Good morning. This is our second episode of our subject. I am expecting that you have already your first research assignment as well as the first reaction paper. Please submit your output to your class marcher and allow her to put her initial in your papers with date and time. Thereafter, your papers will be returned for compilation because, as I have said, that at the end of this semester, you will compile and submit all your activities na naka-softbound na siya. Okay? This will be your routine every time you finish your research assignment and reaction paper so that all your activities will be recorded and this will be your proof that you submitted your activities on time. Late activities still be accepted but the points is lower compared to those activities submitted on time. Each activities will have separate points depending on how you made it. Keep in touch with your class marcher and to our GC because every now and then I have instructions to be disseminated. Okay, for your first research assignment, I believe you research the following: leadership, self leadership, self awareness, and self regulation. We will discuss it one by one. Okay? So, what is the first topic is about what is leadership? Okay. Leadership is the ability of individual to influence and guide followers or members of an organization. There's a lot of definitions about leadership, but when it comes to leadership, you have to think the difference between uh, a leader and a boss. Okay, so remember, uh, you cannot be called a leader when you cannot gain followers. You cannot be a CEO of a certain organization without these followers of members of an organization to whom you lead. Because how you can lead if you don't have followers? To become a leader, you must possess abilities. Uh, you must possess abilities to influence others. No, why? It's because influence. No, makikita niyo dyan sa screen. Influence is the lifeblood of leadership. It allows leaders to motivate, inspires, what else? And guide others towards achieving shared goals, building strong teams, driving change, and creating lasting impact. So that is about a leader. How about a boss? The term boss often carries negative connotation, implying an authoritarian figure who dictates orders and micromanages. A boss might focus on control and power, while leader inspires, motivates, and empowers others. No, here's a table comparing uh, the characteristics of a boss and a leader. No, as you can see in the screen, no, i-discuss natin yan one by one. A leader, sabi dyan, a leader is focused and not controlling power. Sometimes, a boss might use his power to control his members in order to achieve their goals. For example, may deadlines na tatapusin ang boss. Walang pakialam yan kahit may sakit ka pa. Ang importante, matapos ang trabaho at mamimit ang deadlines. While a leader is hindi ganyan, nakapokus palagi yan sa welfare ng mga subordinates niya pero na-achieve pa rin yung goals nila. Okay? When it comes to decision making naman, a leader will consolidate ideas from his members while a boss dictates, no? Siya lang dapat ang magaling. Di ka pwedeng magbigay ng ideya baka mapapasama ka pa. So, yan ang kaibahan ng leader at saka boss. Pagdating naman sa communication, a leader will always talk his men, no? Talagang hands-on si leader kasi nakakausap niya ng maayos ang kanyang mga subordinates. Di tulad ni boss, nagto-top down lang yan ng information in a form of memos directing everyone kung anong gusto niyang mangyari. Or minsan, nire-relay lang niya ang kanyang mga instructions doon sa mga katiwala niya. Another thing is, leader is team dynamic while a boss is fear and obedience. Leaders foster team dynamics to the extent that individuals' ideas, opinions, suggestions are valued, respected, and empowered to contribute their unique skills and perspectives. There's an atmosphere of open communication and trust, encouraging collaboration and innovation. Bosses rely on fear and obedience in order to control power. They may use fear of punishment or loss of job security to motivate employees. This creates an environment of compliance rather than genuine engagement. Of course, there are many shades of gray. Some leaders may exhibit some boss like tendencies, and some bosses may possess leadership qualities. The key is to recognize the distinction and strive for leadership that fosters positive team dynamics and empowers individuals to reach their full potential. Okay? Pagdating naman sa motivational style, a leader always inspire the team to success. It's not just about giving orders, but it's about creating a positive and supportive environment where individuals feel valued and motivated to contribute. Sometimes a boss may give punishment or rewards as motivational tools to influence behavior and achieve organizational goals. This is somewhat like an intrinsic motivation. Okay. Intrinsic motivation is somewhat like giving rewards and punishment. The members or employees of a certain organization are motivated to work harder because they will suffer consequences or they may have rewards or bonuses when they hit their targets. Next is results for a leader and short-term gains for a boss. To understand this one, I will give you an example. Imagine a construction project. A leader will focus on building a solid foundation, understanding the needs of the client, ensuring that a project is completed on time and within budget. They will empower their team to make decisions, learn new skills, and take ownership of their work. While the boss might prioritize completing the project as quickly as possible, even if it means compromising quality or cutting corners. They may micromanage the team, focusing on individual tasks rather than the overall project goals. So, nakikita na ninyo kung ano ang kaibahan ng isang leader at isang boss. For me, this topic is very interesting, lalo na sa inyo as future law enforcers. Di naman sa lahat ng pagkakataon ay may disadvantages, no? The boss like of leadership, but lahat yan may advantages and disadvantages depending on what motivation you are going to employ to your subordinates. For now, hanggang dito lang muna, and the remaining topics of your research assignment will be discussed in the next episode. For your advanced research assignment, since na-mention natin kanina ang advantages and disadvantages ng isang boss and a leader, pakidagdag na rin sa research niyo, no? In a separate short bond paper, maximum of 3 bond papers, and to be submitted next meeting. Class, expect that every PRB may kasamang instruction palagi yan, no? Dito sa last part ng presentation. Thank you, class, and more power.